Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have a personal assistant or robot do your tough writing assignments for you? Imagine your own HAL 9000 or Cortana or Jarvis to help you write essays or articles. Most bloggers have. Heck, I know I've dreamt of my own AI assistant, which is why Jasper.ai was created to help editors, writers, and bloggers alike get rid of the writer's block and create content faster. Jasper.ai is being hailed by some as one of the best tools for digital creators and marketers, but it does come with a few setbacks. In this video, I'll explain some of the best and worst reasons to invest in Jasper.ai. This video will help you learn all about this new AI tool and whether or not it's worth it for you and if it really lives up to the hype. Before I continue, make sure to hit our subscribe button and tap on the notification bell so you can receive updates on all of our future Blog Hero videos. Now onto the content. What is Jasper.ai? Jasper.ai was created by Dave Rogan-Moser and released in January of 2021. The same team that created Jasper.ai is also the same team that created Proof, which is known for converting leads into sales and increasing revenue for businesses around the world. Before Jasper.ai, there was Conversion.ai and Jarvis.ai. Totally not the same as Tony Stark's Jarvis, but whatever. These platforms have since become the well-known Jasper.ai tool that uses artificial intelligence to create content for digital marketers and bloggers. Jasper.ai is a tool that allows users to create a document that it claims can rank high, integrate keywords, and be relevant to a specific topic. It can also be used to create digital artwork in less time than it would take a traditional digital artist. To do so, you can use the Jasper.art feature and tell the AI tool what it is you need to create. You can create digital art using a variety of styles such as pop art or futuristic art. Jasper.ai will then take your written request and create a picture that can be used in a thumbnail on your website or anything in between. So is Jasper legit? This program might seem like a dream come true or even too good to be true. However, I'm here to tell you Jasper is absolutely real. It has been used to create content for companies like Airbnb, Google, IBM, Logitech, and HarperCollins. Even we use it from time to time. Jasper itself has over 1,200 reviews on Google with a 4.9 score and also has a 4.8 rating on Trustpilot with over 3,000 reviews. To answer the question based on these numbers, Jasper is legit and might seem to be one of the best kept secrets out there for digital marketers. More people are now starting to realize the power and potential of Jasper.ai, with e-commerce and digital marketing growing significantly with the dawn of mass content being created by AI. Okay, now onto the big question. How does Jasper work exactly? Well, we can't know the specifics of how the Jasper software was built, but we do know that it is using artificial intelligence to create copy or advertisements, digital marketing, blog posts, and even highly authoritative articles. You can even use it to create long-form books. Best of all, it's easy to use with a simple interface and simple to follow instructions, along with easy to understand video tutorials. When first getting a Jasper account, it'll ask you to input your company's information along with your existing domain if you have one. Sign up for a free trial by clicking on the link in the description below. After you sign up for your trial, you can browse through different videos or get started on creating content. To create content, we recommend getting a free trial or signing up for the Boss Mode trial. Boss Mode allows you to create content using long-form documents, allowing you to write up to 100,000 words with Jasper. Jasper's Boss Mode will allow you to open up a document, which you can see on the left-hand side board. Simply click on that tab that says Documents and click on this plus sign. If you have a solid outline in mind, you should start by using the Start from Scratch feature. This is best for long-form articles and to create unique content for your website. This is a good tool if you have a set idea in your mind for how you want to create how you want your article to look and sound. Alternatively, you can select the blog post workflow feature. This allows you to input information on your blog and generate ideas. For instance, if you need help getting a title, description of the content, and even in writing an introductory paragraph, Jasper will help you generate ideas on how to start. Simply input the information you want into the fields and select Generate Ideas to see possible variations. If you've done extensive keyword research and you need to include certain keywords into your content headlines, this might not be the best feature. Whether you select the Start from Scratch or blog post workflow feature, you will then be directed into a document editor. On the left-hand side, you'll notice there's a couple of filling boxes where you'll be inputting the information you want Jasper to create. Title is self-explanatory. Leave it on for Jasper to create content, or use the toggle off switch so Jasper ignores the title altogether. I'll talk about why you might want to do this in the pros and cons section later in the video. After the title box, you'll notice there's the content description brief in the middle. It was a bit tricky trying to find out what to put in this box, but the best way to use this is to think like you're an editor. Let's say you're hiring a writer to write a piece on the best car models of this year. How would you explain what you need to them in the most simplest terms? This is what you need to tell Jasper in the content brief box. For instance, you can write things like write about 10 best cars to drive in 2022, or write about the best restaurants located in Memphis, Tennessee. These are just some examples, but you get the idea. The instructions shouldn't be exhaustive. You might find this difficult to believe, but Jasper really only needs a brief description to get started on creating content. After you've given the content brief, use keywords to tell Jasper what to include in the writing. For instance, you can use keywords like car, a specific year, urban for your article on the best car models in 2022. Notice that you can only include 3 keywords, which some of you might know isn't ideal for the O in SEO, but it does give you an idea of how to create your desired content. After you've input the fields, click on Command J at the same time if you're on a Mac, or Control plus J if you're on a PC. Then watch Jasper work its magic, creating content paragraph after content paragraph in seconds. If you need to shorten or increase the amount of words Jasper is producing, then you can change the output length to small, medium, or large sentences. You'll see these as S, M, and J on the left-hand side of the screen. Now the moment of truth, the pros and cons of using Jasper. Let's start with the pros. I'd be lying if I didn't say I was initially absolutely blown away by using this tool. One of the best pros about this tool is that it has very easy to follow instructions. I was able to create my first piece of content within 15 minutes. Another great feature is just how fast Jasper writes content. It can create a long form article around 1,500 words in just under 30 minutes, which is a great way to save time and energy. You don't have to do the research, since Jasper.ai fills your content up with loads of information. Another great thing about Jasper is the sheer amount of work it can do. Its many varied uses for copywriting. It does the work of a writer in less time, can create content including digital art for thumbnails and logos, advertisements, emails, websites, listings, blogs. You get the drift. The options are truly endless. Another great feature is its ability to integrate into Surfer SEO, another great content creating tool. I have a video on that in this channel, so you can view that later on. Finally, and this is perhaps another big pro, is that all content created by Jasper is 99% original. This means you won't have to worry too much about plagiarism or getting flagged by Google for duplicate content. Unfortunately, if you're working with an outside writer, there's no telling whether or not their work is plagiarized unless you use Copyscape flags or Surfer SEO's plagiarism checker. Even then, it could be a completely waste of time and money. Now onto the cons. Arguably the biggest con for beginner creators is the pricing. Jasper's pricing varies from around $49 a month for the starter tool to $99 a month for the boss mode tool, which is absolutely worth it. There's no free pricing options, which makes it hard for those that are on a super tight budget. But in all fairness, $90 is much less than what you would spend hiring an entire team of writers to create content for you. That brings me to my second con. Well, Jasper does use AI to generate content. It does have pretty significant flaws. For one, you might notice in long-form articles that Jasper creates that it can begin to repeat itself. When it does this, there's a simple fix. Remember that toggle switch that hides the headline? Hiding it from Jasper prevents Jasper itself from circling back to the headline and creating repeated content. You can also change the description in the brief and create more specific instructions, but this also is a bit of a time waster and not a problem you would have hiring a professional writer. Also, you need to fact check everything that Jasper produces. And believe me, there will be a couple that do not pan out. Then there's the scalability of Jasper. Its boss mode plan supports around 100,000 words a month. But if you produce 50 articles at 2,000 words a month, that's all you get, just 50 articles. And even less if you plan for longer posts. This might be a problem for bigger businesses, but can be helpful for smaller bloggers. Finally, and what happens to perhaps be the most frustrating con of all, is that you will still need to edit Jasper's work, which on the one hand, you should proofread everything you're about to publish, no matter who you are or what you wrote. But sometimes dear old Jasper just comes up with such gibberish, you'll wonder why you didn't do the research and writing yourself. Some of this may come down to what we're putting into Jasper, and those entries came from the not so complicated keyword of best things to do in Colorado. But it's also worth noting that Jasper is still really new at this, and it's still literally learning. Give the kid a chance. Okay, so here's my final thoughts. All in all, I really enjoy using Jasper.ai, and I think it's a great tool to get rid of writer's block, as well as build the foundations of an article and give you some great ideas. That said, you'd be as mad as a Mad Hatter for thinking that you can create perfect publishable content from entering just a few keywords and letting any artificial intelligence tool do its thing. Let's just say I find it interesting to see what it'd come up with if I fed it the keywords Jasper.ai review. Is it legitimate? But who knows? We're at the dawning era of artificial intelligence, and Jasper is just getting started. It's a powerful tool if used sensibly, and as it learns and sees further development, the only way is up. If you're looking to create a ton of content quickly, it's a great investment into your digital marketing or blogging business, and one that I think can pay off sooner rather than later. So grab your free trial of Jasper and try using this tool yourself by clicking on the link below. And remember, subscribe to our videos here on the Blog Hero for our latest tips and tricks to help your online digital marketing or e-commerce business grow.